This is the Amada 01BQ1 adjustable electric bed frame, and it turned my nightly routine into something I actually look forward to. I get a calmer wind down, painless charging for all my devices, and a comfortable position for reading or sleeping without a pile of pillows. I would put this in the adjustable bed base category for a queen mattress. It is for anyone who wants control over comfort without adding clutter. If you read or watch television in bed, if you deal with snoring or allergies, or if you just want to elevate your legs at the end of the day, this style of frame makes a real difference. If you live in a very compact room or move furniture around a lot, the weight might be a trade-off you should think about. The design leans modern and clean. It is a matte black steel frame with simple lines that disappear under a mattress and bedding, which is exactly what I want. It feels solid in a way that reassures you. The first time I lifted the box, I felt it right away. It is a little over 129 pounds. That is heavy, but it is also the reason the platform does not flex or wobble when the motors are working. The legs screw on and they are height adjustable, which matters more than it sounds. At the default height, I measured roughly 15 inches from the floor to the top of the frame, which worked perfectly with my queen mattress and existing headboard and side rails. If you want more storage clearance or you have a thicker mattress, the adjustable legs let you fine-tune the height. There is a metal mattress retainer at the foot that keeps everything in place when the head or foot sections move. It looks basic, but it works, and I never once chased a sliding mattress. Setup surprised me in a good way. I needed a second set of hands to get it upstairs, but assembly itself was simple and did not need any special tools. I unfolded the frame, screwed in the legs, plugged it in, and the remote paired right away. No confusing steps. The finish wipes clean with a cloth and it does not collect dust the way some textured coatings do. From there it became about daily use, and that is where the details matter. The motors move the head and the foot smoothly and quietly. There is a soft hum that blends into the background. I can stop anywhere along the travel, and it does not fight me or bounce. The wireless remote has clearly labeled buttons that I could find by feel after a couple of nights. A small built-in flashlight sounded gimmicky to me, but it turns out I use it when I drop a pen or when I need to see the floor without turning on a lamp. The remote has a zero gravity preset, which raises the head and the feet to take pressure off the lower back. I end up using that a lot when I want to relax without falling completely asleep. The core experience comes down to three things for me. The first is adjustability, being able to raise the head section for reading and then tweak the foot section for pressure relief is what makes me forget about pillows and awkward neck angles. I like to raise the head enough to keep my airway open on allergy nights. I also bring the legs up a little after long runs to help with circulation. The second is charging and lighting. There are 4 built-in universal serial bus ports, 2 on each side, and they include both Type A and Type C. I plug in a phone, a tablet, and my headphones nightly, and there is still a spare port for a watch charger. That means no extra power strip under the nightstand and no hunting for adapters. Under the bed, there is a soft light-emitting diode strip that throws just enough light to see the floor and walk to the bathroom without waking anyone else. It is a small thing, but it is now part of my routine. The third is the massage function. It targets both the head zone and the foot zone, with different speeds and intensities. It is a vibration-style massage, not a kneading chair, and it is best described as a gentle thrum that relaxes muscles at the end of the day. I use the lowest settings to unwind while I read and the higher setting after heavy workouts. It never rattled the frame or made a harsh noise in my testing. In real use, stability matters more than any spec sheet. This frame feels rock solid. I tested it with 2 people on the bed, raising and lowering the head and foot at the same time, and there was no creaking and no wiggle. The steel base is rated to hold up to 800 pounds, and while I did not push that limit, I never felt like I was anywhere near it. The motors did not strain, even when my hybrid mattress shifted weight forward as the head section rose. The painted finish has held up after several months. No chips, no sharp edges, and no odd smells. The platform stays quiet when I shift my weight or change positions in the night. For compatibility, I use a hybrid mattress that is designed for adjustable bases, and it bends smoothly without creating a hard ridge. From my experience and from what mattress makers recommend, latex or memory, foam up to around 14 inches thick tends to work best on frames like this. Traditional innerspring hybrids can be stiff if the coil layout is not meant to flex. If you are not sure, check the label or the manufacturer notes. The nice part is that this base dropped into my existing queen bed frame without drama, and the retainer at the foot kept the mattress locked in when I raised the head for reading. I never had to recenter the bed. I have a couple of nights that stand out. I tried a full movie with the head raised to a comfortable viewing angle and the feet up just enough to take pressure off my lower back. No neck strain, no sliding down the mattress, and I did not have to hit pause to adjust pillows. Another night, allergies were not playing nice. I raised the head a little and fell back asleep without extra congestion. The gentle under-bed light came on when I had to get up, and I walked back without losing that sleepy calm. On a different evening, I used the massage at a low intensity while scrolling through a book on a tablet. 15 minutes later, I felt my shoulders drop and the tension leave the lower back. It is not a spa treatment, but it genuinely helps me unwind. Speed and responsiveness do not stand out until they do, and with this frame, they never got in the way. The motors respond to the remote instantly. The travel from flat to my reading position is quick enough that I never feel stuck waiting, but slow enough that it does not jolt the mattress or throw off a drink on the nightstand. The transitions are smooth, so I can stop at the exact angle I want. I appreciate that the remote's labeling makes sense in the dark. The zero gravity preset is also a single press away, and I tap it more often than I expected when I want that weightless feeling across the spine. There are some smart touches that ended up being more useful than I expected. The 4 charging ports freed me from the cable mess that used to live under the nightstand. The soft light under the bed has become my preferred nightlight. The remote's flashlight is a little safety net when I drop something. The adjustable legs give me storage options under the bed for boxes and small bins, and they let me dial in the height so my knees land at a comfortable angle when I sit on the edge. It is the kind of flexibility that pays off when you change mattresses later on. I do have a few minor notes. The frame is heavy. If you need to carry it upstairs, plan on having help. Once it is in place, you will probably not want to move it alone. The footprint is standard queen, but because the legs are adjustable, measure your room if space is tight so you can keep walking clearance around the bed. I did not run into defects, but I have seen a few owners mention one universal serial bus port not working or a leg hole that needed a little finesse. Customer service seems responsive, but do not expect a same-day fix. For me, none of that changed the day-to-day satisfaction, but it is worth knowing. After several months, I can say the Amada 01BQ1 adjustable electric bed frame has earned a permanent spot in my setup. It does the basics without drama. It lifts smoothly, stays quiet, and feels solid. It adds small conveniences that I now use every single night, like clean charging and a gentle nightlight. The massage is a welcome bonus for winding down, even if it is not a deep tissue experience. If you want an adjustable base that prioritizes comfort, stability, and thoughtful everyday features, and you have the space and a compatible mattress, this one is easy to recommend. If you move often or you need something very light, the weight might be a deal breaker, but for a long-term bedroom upgrade, the trade-off is worth it. If you have questions about my experience, or there is something specific you want me to test, drop a comment below. If this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next one. Thank you for watching.